to put my wrist on freeze.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. The kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And right away, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered. The defense, they were swarming that time. It ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13. 14, 14, 40. 49, check 49, check 49.
From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Panthers 0. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone.
Prime time, baby.
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 92 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. So from back deep in their own territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is DJ Reed returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This is Carson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
47-yard line.
Jeremy Chin there defensively.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Chris Carson.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
To Chris Carson. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Quarter with the score Seahawks 7, Panthers 6.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Wilson after the play fake to Carson, rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jeremy Chin coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
It brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at about the 32.
56 to mark, boys. 56. One left. You better bring 36. Touch 50. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Operating from the gun. Wilson going for Met. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 68 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
Jason Myers for the
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this carries into the end zone.
Keep running, man.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
50 seconds. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Kill, 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 kill.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater got his man, Robbie Anderson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Panther first down.
Bridgewater on 1st down. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds. But not before he takes it inside the 40.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Panthers.
So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Robbie Anderson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line.
First down, Carolina.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Intercepted.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. That catch good for only a couple.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. From the gun, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Wilson on first down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw again is Wilson. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 44-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
The tackle made back.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. In the first half, just like the end of the game, can't end with a defensive penalty. They'll have another play.
One more play, untimed. See what happens here.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's Reed. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Carson. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back. Shit. Hey, check. Mike 21. Check.
On first down, Carson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
4-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They run again with Carson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
24-yard line.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Diva.
From the gun, Wilson. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Now it's Carson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
This will be caught at about the 5.
Wilson.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Throwing, Bridgewater. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And a Panther first down.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Panthers.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks 14-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Here's Reed returning. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. He'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
DK Metcalf. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
32-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the car, watch the car. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Wilson to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
A 29-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. That'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He's back to throw. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Bridgewater to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Reed. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
This is second nature, all is automatic. You fools hurt. Jesus will.
in, shake it all up. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work that, work that, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work that, work that, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work that, work that, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work that, work that.
Pan a camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Hey, count a four and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. 'Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch.
Go ahead,